We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hodson Motors 1984 Nissan King Cab 720 four-wheel drive giveaway winner announcement. That's a really long title. If you are watching live, welcome. It is 2:30 p.m. and we are picking a winner in 30 minutes, right at 3 o'clock, right on the money. If you're watching this afterward, you can go ahead and skip forward in the live stream to see who wins right around the 3 o'clock mark or the 30-minute mark in this video. So again, welcome, guys. I think we should be good today. Hopefully, crossing our fingers, no technical difficulties. But if you are watching this and if we do have any Wi-Fi slowing down issues, anything like that, I will just continue talking. And, we won't slow down. If you miss anything, just watch the video again later, because the way YouTube works is if there is some slowdown on our part, if there's some buffering issues, it'll still record perfectly smooth. So just don't even stop talking. It'll record smooth. It'll upload smooth, so you can go back in if you miss anything. You can watch later. So yeah, with that, welcome. We're excited. We're stoked. What a fun 1 week short giveaway. It feels like it ended forever ago, when in reality, this is just 3 business days later. When we do a short giveaway like this King Cab, one of these 7-day giveaways, we get so many orders in such a small period of time. It's impossible to get everything done and then get everything ready to go for Friday. At least that's the main thought. That's the way that it was like on the Suburban giveaway last year and the 4Runner giveaway this year. This giveaway was much smaller. Way less people got in on this giveaway, and which is great for you guys. So we really probably could have picked the winner on Friday, but the rules had already stated we were waiting until Wednesday, so we had to wait and we had to let it go. So here we are. We're excited. We can't wait to see who wins. I love this little Nissan. I've always wanted one of these. One of my best friends, Austin, he's got a 90s Toyota pickup, and I always was so jealous of his little pickup, Steve, we call it. And so I was looking at one of these a number of years ago, like before we ever even started the business. And so I've always wanted to build one of these out, and I was really excited. So the truck is awesome. It's rad. I think it is the nicest 720 on the market. So I think whoever's taking this home today, you've got a really nice gem of a truck that, even though it doesn't have the same draw as like a Toyota pickup does, there's not as many fans out there of them. You have the nicest one out there. I don't think there's a nicer truck, a nicer 720 out there on the market today. This thing is so nice. And if you watched the YouTube video, the walk around video on the truck, you saw that I talked about that we're missing a few items. Missing a piece of trim, missing the rear bucket, the rear fold down jump seats, and we have everything now. So the truck is 100% complete, and it's ready to go. So we're super excited. Can't wait to see who wins. They could come tomorrow. If they do, if the winner wants to come tomorrow, they can come tomorrow and come get this truck out of the shop. And it's kind of where I'm at now with the giveaway trucks. Is like, we've been doing this for so long. I used to get so emotionally attached to each truck. Now it's just the name of the game. And I'm like, you know what? Let's get a winner in here. Let's get them, pick the truck up. Let's move on to the next one. So it's just fun for us to build them. Once the build's over, I'm just always ready to start whatever we are working on next to get going on that. We've been working really hard on our crew cab Chevy K30 3x3 3+3, our crew cab square body Chevy, and we'll talk more about that later and go over that. But I think now that we've been up for a couple of minutes, a lot of people are getting in. If you're getting in, waiting to see who won, we pick a winner at 3 o'clock on the money. So it's in 26 minutes, 25 minutes now. So if you just want to see who wins, come back in 25 minutes. But we're going to answer questions. We're going to read the chat here and see what everyone's got to say and all that kind of stuff. We need a little water break though. We were working hard. Today was no different. Like just trying to crank out and get more trucks ready to give away and stuff. But again, back to the Nissan. Awesome truck, really short. Your guys' odds of winning are really, really, really good. Total entries, like with all the subscriptions and all of the free entries and everything else, was still under 19,000. So really, really, really good. We haven't seen that low in numbers for a long time. I got to give you guys a shout out. I hate to talk about the money on this. I think it's tacky to talk about the money, but on Sunday, the last day of the giveaway, it was still looking like we were going to lose a significant amount of money. It was like, okay, maybe Nissans are not a great idea to give away. But you guys always come through, and although we didn't make nearly any money, it was still great to just be able to break even on it and be happy. And that means you guys get a win. Not every giveaway we're going to do, we as a business are going to get like a big win, and that's totally fine. I kind of like it that way, and it keeps the odds real for you guys. And because I see that comment a lot, like, oh, these guys are just getting stinking filthy rich off of these giveaways. And I'll be open and honest with you guys about it. Like, some giveaways go like this one, where we take a lot of risk on. And even though the truck is smaller and it wasn't that expensive a build, once you add the $10,000 in cash on top, it's like, okay, that's still a decent amount of risk there. And sometimes we do good and sometimes we don't. So, with giveaways like this one, we're not making stinking rich money off of. So that's great. I'm happy. And it means your guys' odds of winning are really good. But even still, the truck is just crazy, crazy nice. Runs and drives so good. And it's just an awesome little daily pickup. And I can't wait to see where it goes. Now, we did the Holley Sniper fuel injection on this truck. So I want to talk about smog for a minute. Not every state in the United States has smog regulations. Some do, some don't. Some have classic vehicle stuff, some don't, classic vehicle provisions. So this one's going to be kind of a little more interesting to see who wins and where it goes. But we did the Holley Sniper, and we tried everything we could to, underneath the hood of this truck, make it look completely stock. Still got a catalytic converter as well. So even if it goes to a state like California, maybe California and Arizona are probably the two worst states for smog in the United States. And but again, if you have a state referee, they're going to open the hood. It's going to look like a bone stock 720 under the hood. All the vacuum lines, that diagram, that's all there and everything. So it's like, hopefully they would pop the hood on this truck and see that it's bone stock and that it looks bone stock and say, yeah, you're good, you passed your smog. If not, we have all of the old smog equipment, the old carburetor, everything. We could make this thing perfectly smog compliant again if we needed to for the winter. But that's what we're hoping for. But, cross my fingers and cross your guys' fingers that it goes to your state, and we can figure that out down the road. We've never had an issue yet with any of our giveaway winners, so it'll be exciting to see how it works and what happens from there. Yeah, that's it on the Nissan, though. It's just a fun truck, and I love the 1 week giveaways. I have to say, they're a lot of fun. They are way less stressful on me because we only have to come up with a couple pieces of content for Instagram just to get the word out there. It's kind of funny. We depend on Instagram and Facebook, but we kind of don't. And at the same time, it doesn't really matter. It's just fun to get the word out. And we're not so worried anymore about, going viral or anything crazy or stupid like that. It's just, we post what we want to post. And the fun thing about a 7-day giveaway like this is we don't have to come up with 5 or 6 pieces of content, post them out there, get the word out for a week, and then it's over. It's just like the orders come in, we pack them up, and it's done. So it's fun and it's less stressful. And then it buys us time for the next big giveaway. So let's talk about the next giveaway, what's coming up next. So again, this was our short giveaway. This is our 1 week blank canvas giveaway. Again, the winner of this truck is taking home $10,000 in cash or modifications. If they want to make the truck even cooler, we can keep the truck here and keep working on it for them. Absolutely. It's totally up to them, whatever they want to do. Or they can just take them like 10 grand in cash, or they can use it for shipping or whatever they want to do. Completely up to them. So this was our blank canvas giveaway. And then that buys us time and rolls us into the next giveaway, which is our next Chevy, which is our 1985 Chevy K30 crew cab. So it's a 3+3, a crew cab Chevy, square body Chevy, 4-wheel drive, Dana 60 front axle, 12-valve Cummins swap, 5-speed manual swap. We're doing a really cool interior. It's got a utility bed on the back, doing a really cool winch bumper up front, air compressor, onboard air, all that kind of stuff. We're just trying something different with this next giveaway. We want to do a really cool, just a work truck, just not something that's super great cosmetically, because this truck isn't, the paint is, it's a 10-footer. But we're not worried about the paint quality. It's just like, hey, it's all lead foot gray. It's all battleship gray. It looks fine from far. But mechanically, the truck is so cool and it's very nice. And we're going to do the interior up to the 9. So we're doing Dakota digital gauges, like their top of the line gauges, Vintage Air's top of the line system. We're doing a sick houndstooth interior, new carpet, new headliner, new dash pad. All the plastics are stored just like always. And we'll make the interior really nice, but the exterior, the cosmetics of the exterior, we're not really that worried about. But it'll still be really nice and look cool, but it'll be an awesome work truck with a utility bed, throw all your tools in it. It's going to be a working man's truck, and we're excited about it. So that's the next truck that we're going down the line on. We've been making great progress. We're turning and burning. Tomorrow we're doing turbo and intake and all that kind of good stuff. We'll do a lot of TIG welding around the shop tomorrow and get that ready, and then stuff's going off the powder coat. So we're hoping to be done probably 2 weeks from this Friday is the goal. We're churning and burning, pushing as hard and as fast as we can on this truck. We'll see if we actually hit that date. But that for our next giveaway will be July. Will be the Chevy, the square body crew cab. So that will be our July giveaway, and that'll just run for the month of July and probably into August. And then we'll have another blank canvas giveaway for August. That means during this month, the month of June, we're already almost halfway done with June. There won't be a giveaway this month, so we'll pick 3 $500 winners of our subscribers. So if you're subscribed to us already on our website, either the $10 or the $20 a month option, if you're already subscribed, then you'll be automatically entered in to win one of $500 prize, one of 3 $500 prizes. Pick 3 $500 winners at the end of this month and shoot them over some money. So we're excited, and that'll be June. July will be the Chevy, and then we're looking and searching and hunting for something cool to do as a blank canvas for the month of August. But yeah, summertime's hard. It is absolutely wicked hot in Las Vegas during the summertime. Over 110. A lot of the months of June, July, and August. A lot of the time, it's over 110 degrees here, making working outside really hard. Our shop is little. We've got this bay here where we do all of our warehousing, all of our packing and fulfillment. And then on the other side, through those doors over there, we have just our one big bay, and then we have our one small bay with our fab shop on the other side. So during the months of June, July, and August, we don't get a lot of work done outside. But most of the time in Las Vegas, it's super nice all year round, and we can work outside and get a lot more done. We're just the least productive during these months. So the giveaways tend to slow down for us, even though we try and keep the pedal to the metal. It just tends to slow down for us on that. So yeah, that's kind of what's going to be laid out for the next few months. We're just past the 10-minute mark. So if you guys are logging on to trying to see who's won yet, we've not picked the winner. We're picking a winner now. In 18 minutes, we will pick the winner right at 3 o'clock on the money. So if you just want to see that, come back then. But we'll answer some questions about what's coming up. And we got some great questions here I saw in the comments about some of the states that we've had winners from. We have not had a Georgia winner. I saw that question over there. So some other good questions. A really good one here would be, have we ever considered doing a long travel truck or a pre-runner? We had an OBS pre-runner that we were going to go away this year, and then I just sold it instead, used the money to pay for some other things and buy some other trucks around the shop. But yes, I think doing a long travel, really off-road focused giveaway truck would be a lot of fun. It's just the thing to consider there is, how many people actually want that in a truck. I think it's not as many people as want, per se, just like a nice daily drivable truck that can do it all and go to work and do work really easily. Whereas like a long travel truck, most of the time is going to be almost strictly for off-road use. And so it kind of does change and limit who gets entered in and who participates. There's also the issue of you doing long travel of really custom work like that is always going to have, it's just the nature of the beast. It's always going to be less reliable. Even if you build it out to the nines, you're just constantly kind of tinkering and fixing on that kind of stuff and making it better. And our winners, this is what we found out. Our winners are a plethora of people. All our winners have been super different. Some of our winners are like super into classics, and they have a bunch. They're super mechanically inclined. We love them. And some of our winners have never owned a classic before ever. They've never even turned a wrench, and they learned to drive stick on the truck that they won from us. And we love that too. We think it's awesome. We want everybody to be able to participate. But we try and give away trucks that anybody can take home and not have issues with, and just drive them and fix the little stuff and kind of get in. If they're not already in on the hobby of having a classic, they kind of get introduced this way, and it's fun. So yeah, that's the hard part about a long travel truck. I think probably the craziest it will get for us is if we give away like another XJ or another Comanche or an XJ Jeep doing their long arm kit. So it's kind of like a mid-travel kit, something like that. So yeah, that's kind of the answer on that one. I saw another really good question over there about what's a truck that I would like to give away or like to build if I wasn't worried about the amount of interest in it. And there's a lot. My marketplace is freaking all over the place. I love old Jeeps, and every time we do a giveaway on a Jeep, we lose money, and I'm like, dang it. So we've built a couple old Jeeps or Commandos, and I love them. I think they're so cool and cool little off-roaders, and I just know for a fact I would lose my butt on something like that. So maybe that would never work. But there's other trucks that I think would do well as a giveaway, but are very niche. For example, like a Land Rover Defender, the greatest vehicle to ever come out of England has got to be the Land Rover Defender out of the 80s and 90s. I think it would be wicked cool to do. They're crazy expensive, but it'd be a really fun, different build. And I think people, because they come in a diesel, I think people would really love it if we gave away one. So again, I would love to do something like that. So something like that would be really cool. There's a lot of older trucks as well that I would like to do. A Toyota Stout would be really cool, or some different old Toyotas, old FJs and stuff like that would also be really rad. But yeah, it's all just kind of at this point what falls into our lap and what we come to find kind of at the right time. I've made the mistake in the past of getting too excited about a giveaway truck and buying it way before I need it, and then come to find out that, like, oh man, we probably shouldn't have bought that because we found a better truck that we could have given away and done better on and gotten done faster if we wouldn't have wasted our money on that truck just because Riley got super pumped about it and went and bought it in advance. So I'm trying to keep it under control. I'm trying to keep it to 2 giveaway trucks at the shop at a time, the one that we're currently giving away and then the one that we're working on next. So I have been, you guys don't even know, I have been fighting my Facebook Marketplace addiction. And I need to make a shirt that says Marketplace Addict on it. You know, I think that would be hilarious. I think everybody would buy it because they all get it. But I have been fighting the freaking Facebook Marketplace addiction super hard to not go out and splurge and buy another truck yet. Because once the Nissan leaves, I'll have an empty spot and I go buy another giveaway truck. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to buy yet. I found a couple cool things. I try and stay as close to Las Vegas as we can. As I get farther and farther away from Las Vegas and Phoenix, Arizona, as I get outside of those ranges, the rust grows more. We're so freaking spoiled here that our vehicles here have not a speck of rust on them. They will just be bone dry, just so dry. Now you got to go through and replace all your rubbers, and that's fine. That's easy. Rust ain't easy. So, you know, I try and stay as close to the desert as I can, and then try and stay away from shipping vehicles because I'm lazy. Let me tell you. I'll buy a truck sight unseen and just totally trust the seller that it's as great as they're telling me it is. I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. Send me some pictures. And they send me some pictures. I'm like, yeah, it looks great. I'll wire you some money, dude, and I'll just get it shipped. And then the shipper shows up and I'm like, dang it, dude, what did I do? And I've done that so many times. So I'm trying to keep it as local as I can so I can actually go see it, put hands on it, and decide for myself. So I've gotten in trouble with the guys at work a lot. So it'll all work out. Now, I want to hear in the comments. I do have something that I want to buy. It is different than what we normally give away. Normally here we're doing, you know, if we're not doing a diesel, it's a small truck, it's a gas truck, but most of our big trucks are big diesel, and everything's always been 4-wheel drive. We've given away 1 2-wheel drive vehicle in the 23 or 24 giveaway trucks that we've done. But I think it would be so sick to give away a GMC Cyclone or a Typhoon. I actually think the Typhoon is better looking than the Cyclone, and they're a little cheaper than the Cyclone. Cyclones are crazy expensive, and you can get the Typhoons for a little cheaper. They're so similar in performance that I don't think it really matters. But I think a GMC Typhoon, little GMC, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about? The Jimmy, the 2-door Jimmy made in the 80s that was super fast, that GMC made crazy fast. It was like the fastest SUV of all time. I think that would be so cool to go and buy and so different than our usual giveaway truck. And I think that would be really fun. So please let me know over here because we're going to go back in here. John's reading the comments. If you guys would like that, I will do it. And maybe this year. I have my finger on one, and if we pick this winner and the winner comes to get the Nissan and it's still available, I'll probably go buy this Typhoon. I think they're freaking cool. So yeah, I don't know. That's like I was when the person who I forgot who asked the question over here asked me what would I give away if I didn't have to worry about it. The Typhoon is the thing. Like I love them. I think they're so cool. And there's a lot of mini trucks that I love. Like I love Chevy Loves. I should have kept my Chevy Love. I had a 327 swap Chevy Love. It's so sick. I love the Mitsubishi Mighty Max. I love the Ford Ranger, the Ford Courier. Oh, Couriers are so sick. So I love little trucks. Hope you guys do too. It's like for me, it's got to be little or it's got to be like freaking huge crew cab, diesel, super cab, something huge 4-wheel drive. So those are my 2 like extremes. I want them on the extremes. But yes, if you guys like a Typhoon, I'll buy it. I swear I'll find a good one and we'll make it sick. And the problem with like 2-wheel drive vehicles, in my opinion, is it's like you're limited to how much you can do on a 2-wheel drive vehicle because you're trying to go for aerodynamics most of the time. Whereas on 4-wheel drive stuff, you just make it as sick and cool as you want. Bumpers, freaking rock sliders, steps, wheels, tires. You go to the 9s. I think it's a little harder on like a smaller, you know, lowered vehicle. But again, a blank canvas giveaway, GMC Typhoon blank canvas giveaway. I think we could do it. So that's my thoughts. That's a cool one. And then I do think, again, another really cool niche vehicle would be a Toyota Hilux, the one we didn't get in the United States that came in a diesel, that like Whistler Diesel on his YouTube page, like he destroyed one, but it was so hard for him to destroy because they're so reliable. I think that would be really cool. So, yeah, so that's that's kind of what we're looking at, what we're thinking about. So we're getting closer to 3 o'clock now. More and more people are getting on. We have not picked a winner yet. We're picking a winner in 9 minutes, and we will show you guys here shortly how that's going to go. So, but again, this is kind of, we're in the slump in the middle of the year. This is where we've done 4 giveaways this year during this 6 months period of time. It's the fastest and most we've ever done. Okay, we've never done. The goal has always been to get to 8. 8 giveaways a year has always been the goal. And it's hard. We are churning and burning as much as we can. We do not have the luxury of other giveaway companies of going to a dealership, picking up a truck, slapping some wheels and tires and some rock lights on and a vinyl wrap on it and getting it gone. And we just don't have that luxury. I also refuse to just do boring, the same old merch as everybody else. Like, we are pushing always to get new products. We have new stuff coming for the next giveaway too. Really nice, really cool stuff. Keep it on the wraps, but some more good food items like the jerky, stuff like that. It's good. It's real good. We went toward a facility. It's freaking sweet. So we got good stuff coming, but we're always trying to keep it fresh and new and different. And again, if anybody has anything to say about us, it would be that our giveaways, that we're trying to do the best job at being the most transparent and giving you guys the best value for your dollar that you can get out of us. But yeah, we're 4 months in. We're 6 months into the year. We've got 4 giveaways. We got to try and duplicate this again for the next 6 months of the year, and try and hit our 8 giveaways per year. That's always been the goal, and that's kind of what we're hoping to do. So right now in this slump, we'll kind of re-gear and figure out what we're going to do in the next couple of giveaways. But yes, I think the comments on the side were pretty. They like this idea. Did anyone say no to the Typhoon?
Yeah, the Typhoon.
Everyone likes that. Okay, I think that would be fun. I think it'd be really fun. So. So exciting, good stuff, and we'll push hard for the rest of the year again, and we just have to push hard for the rest of our lives, because if this becomes the norm that we do 8 per year, we have to push hard always. So it'll be fun. But okay, so let's talk about the giveaway, how this is going to go down. I talk about this every single time, so I'm sorry if this is becoming a broken record. Talking about how we pick the winner and the way that we do this, but I have to do it. I have to talk to you guys about it. Again, if this is your first time coming in, we here at Hudson Motors, we try and do this as transparent as humanly possible, and so we pick our winners live for everybody to see right here, right now. We don't know who won yet. We don't have an envelope waiting that we've peeked into. We have no idea. The winner has not even been selected yet. We select it live. So the way that we do this is we use a website called random.org. Random.org is an accredited website that is guaranteed randomness. What that means is that one entry for you is just as good as one entry for the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. Your place in line doesn't matter, because it's pure guaranteed randomness. It doesn't matter if you were the first person in, the last person in. None of that has any weight as to who gets picked, because every single entry is worth the exact same amount. Now, if we did numbers in a hat, we're swishing around that hat, it's not true guaranteed randomness, because it could be I'm not swishing it around enough, or your piece of paper is slightly bigger than the next guy's. There's all sorts of factors that influence it. Random.org is 100% guaranteed randomness, but we use them to select the winner. And the way that we do this is if you shopped on our website, if you have a subscription on our website, anything like that, your email address that you used at checkout gets formulated into a spreadsheet, basically. And every $5 that you spent, you got one line of your email address in this spreadsheet. Comes down that way. And so if you have 20 entries, you've got 20. Your name is going to be on this list 20 times. Your email address will be in this list 20 times. Exactly the way that you typed it out. And I want you to remember that. If this is case sensitive, how you typed it in is how it pops up in our feed. We take all that information, we give it to random.org, and it kicks us out an email address that way. But the great thing about random.org is that you guys get to go in after this is over. If you don't win and you're like, hey, I just want to make sure that I got my entries in and that I didn't get cheated, you can go in, you go to their third-party draw service, you type in your email address, and it will say, boom, Riley Hodson had this many entries. Now, it'll be your email address. We don't share that information with anybody. We won't say that live on the live stream. We don't say the winner's email address, but it'll kick us out that email. I'll then go in, search them up under our database, find them, say their name and where they're from, and then we'll give them a call. I don't say their email address live on the live stream, because I did that one time. I say this every single time, and I just got to keep repeating myself. I did that one time, and then scammers who are watching, and if you're watching the scammers, I hate you, and you're the worst. But scammers, they're watching, they're waiting, they take that email address, they go, they make one very similar that's off by one character, or has an underscore or something. They wrote me an email, hey, I saw that I was the winner. I'll take the cash alternative, and you can PayPal me here at this PayPal email address. I'm like, wait a second, that's not. I already spoke to the winner on the phone, so no, I won't say their email address live on the feed, live on the stream here, because I don't want any scammers doing that kind of stuff. So That's the only thing that we kind of keep secret from you guys is just their email. It's their private information. We wouldn't share that anyway. But again, you get to go in, type in your email address. Remember, it's case sensitive, exactly how you typed it in on our website. So if you used all capital letters when you typed in your email address, that's how it will come up on random.org. And that's how you got to go in and do it. And then it'll pop up. So now every single giveaway, people say, hey, I couldn't find my entries. Can you help me out? I say, sure, absolutely. I go in. I always find it's always got some goofiness, like 2 capital letters or something, just however they decided to type it in. So before you write me an email and say, hey, you stole my money and I hate you, just try a couple different combinations of your email address before you go write me an email. But if you can't find it, please let me know. Send me an email. Say, hey, I couldn't find my entries. Can you help me out? I'll always do. I do it. There's always a couple people who need help every time, and I help them every time, and everything always works out. In the 24 giveaways that we've done, I think we've had like 3 or 4, maybe at most, discrepancies where we haven't had the entries quite right, or something was wrong, or something didn't get calculated correctly. But we've always taken care of you. If you are missing entries, we refund you the money that you spent, and we'll always make sure that you're taken care of and that you never feel like you got shorted out of those entries. But we'll always take care of you, and it'll all work out just fine. Now, if you wrote in postcards to get some free entries, it'll be your first name and your last name, capital letter of the first letter of your first name and of your last name, just totally normal, no middle names. So that's how you'll look yourself up there as well. So again, that's pretty much it on the random.org. It's great. It's easy, and it's transparent for you guys, and it helps us as well. Now we pay for it, and so it protects us as well in the long run, because since we pay for it, if somebody were to say, hey, like let's say I had a friend who I went to high school with and they participate. I've got a ton of friends who participate. Let's say one of my friends were to win. They're not barred from participating just because I know them personally. My family is, but they're not. And let's say they participated and they won, and you guys said, hey, that guy personally, I think you cheated. Random.org saves all the data. I could say, no, look, this guy had this many entries just like you did and everybody else did, and it was all fair. He just so happened to win. And so it protects me if ever we were to get sued or anything like that. So we are down to the last 2 minutes, ready to pick this winner. So we're going to random.org. And I've said that so many times. It's starting to sound like a broken record. You guys getting excited?
It's 2 minutes. Let's go.
Let's freaking go. So
let's go.
We are logged in. We're going to their third-party draw service.
Less
than 2 minutes, baby. So we are about ready to pick a winner. I was telling John before we got started today, I was like, man, I'm getting tired of doing these 30-minute live streams, but I can yap. I can talk for hours, guys. So we're going to title this one 1984 Nissan 720 giveaway. That's how you're going to find it when you go to their website. And we're going to put in all of these entries. Now we are picking one winner, and the way that we'll do this, we'll pick this winner, we'll announce them, we'll call them. Hopefully they answer the phone. If they don't answer the phone, we'll leave them a voicemail. And but if they answer, we'll be stoked. We'll talk to them for a second. We'll close it out. But again, this is an entrant accessible giveaway. There is one winner. We're picking one winner from all those entrants. And we are ready to go. So everybody paid for this. We're at 2:59. I told everybody we'd be on 3 o'clock. So we got to wait till that 3 o'clock, and we're going to hit that money. I'm nervous. My wife is like, are you nervous? I'm like, I'm not nervous. I don't get nervous anymore. I've been doing this for years. I'm not nervous anymore. I'm nervous now. I always get nervous. I'm always nervous. It's 3 p.m. It's time to pick a winner, guys.
Let's go.
All right. So we have an email address. Let's look him up here.
What's his name? My name is.
We gotta increase the suspense here. All righty. So this winner is from the great state of Texas. From Texas. From San Antonio, Texas. We haven't had a Texas winner. I think we've only had one Texas winner from the very beginning. So, San Antonio, Texas. Jeff Flores from San Antonio, Texas is the winner of our 1984 Nissan 720 pickup. Let's go ahead and give Jeff a call. Congratulations, Jeff. If you're watching, please answer. If you're not watching, then still you're answer. Just like, please still answer. Please. Is he in the chat? I don't know if he's in the chat. I can't see. Oh, I see people are like, I'm in San Antonio. Dang. Let's give him a call here. I can't read because I'm so freaking nervous. Frazzled. So frazzled. Oh, right to freaking voicemail.
Call him back.
I bet you he's got do not disturb on.
3 times.
Call him back.
Isn't that how you get away?
Yeah. No,
Call 3 in a row.
if you call him twice in a row,
Twice.
sometimes it'll push through. But I have that turned off on my phone because I get called by these spammers so much. Hate it. All right, calling him again. If it goes straight to voicemail, oh, it's going. Here we go.
Hello,
Hey, is this Jeff?
this is Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, this is Riley Hodson from Hodson Motors. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Are you
I'm
doing-
feeling better now?
Are you doing good? Are you watching the live stream, Jeff?
No, actually, I'm on my way home from work.
Oh, well, don't even worry about watching it because I'm just telling you that you won, dude. You're the winner of our 84 Nissan 720.
Wow, thank you so much. That's like a huge blessing. I look at your videos and check everything out, and y'all are good guys. I like what y'all do.
All right, that's awesome. We're excited. Jeff, we're still on the live stream on YouTube, but we just wanted to call you, congratulate you. I'll call you back here once we close everything down and we'll get everything started to straighten out. But we want to call you and congratulate you. Thank you for answering the phone, and we'll be right back with you, okay?
Thank you, Riley.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
thanks, Jeff. Bye. Ah, so exciting! Let's go! Yay, answer the phone. How exciting. So congratulations, Jeff. I know everybody out there hates Jeff now, so sorry, guys. But thank you for participating. I really appreciate it, and you guys are awesome. And again, you make this fun and enjoyable. Hopefully, you still enjoy everything that you buy from us, and that we can continue to bring you awesome stuff that you need and that you enjoy, and that makes this fun and enjoyable for you. Again, congrats to Jeff. We're excited for him. We're going to call him back and get him straightened out. But again, you guys, thank you, and thank you for participating. We get to have an awesome job where we get to just build trucks and give them to you guys. So we're stoked on it. We love you guys. We appreciate you, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.